All right. Um, this is something a little different than I normally do. I figure people like unboxing videos, so I'm gonna show you what I picked up at the train store today and my last trip, and plus I hit a little bit of a rummage sale also. So now I've said before that there's some interchangeability with HO and S scale. And, with some modifications, a lot of HO buildings can be used quite nicely on S scale. Mostly you just have to modify the doors. That's kind of a big giveaway with a 187th compared to a 164 scale is the doors. This building right here, um, let's move this a little to the foreground here. Oops, watch out for that. Let's see if I get that right there. Okay. Well, anyways, this building here I picked up at my local train shop in Madison, Wisconsin. I don't live in Madison anymore. I actually live just over the border in Illinois now. But I still get up there about twice a month. I still got family up there, and my wife still has the office up there. So we get up there, and so I stop in at the train depot there, and he has a lot of used stuff. He picks up stuff from consignments and sales and that. And this building was already finished. And it's a nice big building. And I was thinking I was going to use it for my Acme factory, because the Acme factory is going to be, a complex of buildings. And, this thing's got really, pretty nice job. I mean, it's got some rust on the roof, different textures. The guy who put this together knew what he was doing. The only thing that's not, right, of course, is the doors, which, these ones are actually pretty tall, so they might work. Or I just might not care. It depends on where I put the building. But the front is a nice big, it's supposed to be for HO scale box cars to go in. There's actually a little piece of track here. But it works just fine with a big truck. This is a truck that I built out of an M2, so it's 164. And that just pops right in there. So that looks pretty right. Let's see, what else do we get at the train store? As part of the factory that I'm working on, the Acme factory, which is going to be probably the biggest part of my diorama as far as projects on the diorama. I look at each business basically as one project, and so far the Acme factory is I already got well over $100 into it, and I haven't even started building it. And it's going to be a pretty expensive one. So I'm trying to cut my costs as usual because I do work on a fixed budget, rather limited budget. People would be surprised how little I actually spend. So, trips to the train store are great. It's the store is the Madison Hobby Stop is the store that I go to. And anyways, so what else did we pick up? Picked up this little building here. Doors are, the garage door is fine. The person doors, I can punch those out and put in a proper set of scale doors. But this is just a neat little building. I'd like to do a little more detail to it, but it's a nice lean-to building up onto the side of something. It goes pretty well, to add on. And it was $10. I probably could not build this for $10. Just the plastic. It's got some nice stuff on it. It's probably got at least $10 to $15 in materials into it. Plus the time to build it. And so for $10, that's a steal. Just like for 50, I thought that's a steal. I could not build that building for $50. Build it from scratch. There's just, no way. Well, so what else did we get? Picked up this tower. It's pretty cool. Paid $20 for that. And then I got this one for 10 bucks. And the nice thing about stuff like this is that there really wasn't a set size for these things. They made them in all different, shapes and sizes. So HO works just fine, you know, no problem at all. And here's another one. The only one that really gives this one away as an HO is the size of the guy climbing up the side of it. So I'll probably end up pulling him off. Here, let me see if I can get that a little closer for you. You can kind of see him there. But this was $5. It'll make a nice part of the Acme factory or the Zippo plant. I got several factories that I need to build, so I'm sure that's going to find a home somewhere. Also picked this up. It's a kit. It's an HO scale kit. Rail truck terminal. Paid 10 bucks for it. It's a nice one-story structure, and even though the dock door, some of the doors aren't to scale, but that can always be cut and a different door put in. That can always be changed. But it's a nice kit. I mean, it's just the walls of it. There's the dock part of it. But for 10 bucks, I mean, really, one sheet of textured plastic is over $7 now. And I'll use a $3 tube of glue on one structure pretty much. So what else did I get? Let's see. There's something. Oh, the school bus. Picked that up for $2. Now it's not the right era. It's too new. Looks like it's a international front end, but the body of it measures out. The body is actually S scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the nose off of this. I'm going to put some better wheels on it and put a different chassis. It's got a little friction pullback motor in it. I'm going to put a M2 C60 clip on the front of it eventually. And then I'll have a school bus, which I need. I don't have any school buses. So, go to your local train store. Make friends with your local train store owner or, whoever's working there. And keep an eye out in their used section. A lot of times they do have them. Now that a lot of the guys in the hobby are getting older and, when they pass, a lot of times their family don't know what to do. They take it down to the local train store and, a lot of times them guys will buy it. So, feel free to play around with this stuff. Take a car, bring a car into the store with you if you got to check scale, or just, bring a ruler in with you. But basically, an inch is a little bit over 5 feet. So think about each inch, and you'll get an idea for how things will work. But you can do this for not a whole lot of money. I mean, these would have cost more to buy as kits. But yeah, we did a pretty good buy at the old train store, and for basically under right around $100, we got a pretty nice pile of stuff. So like and subscribe, and please share, tell your friends. I'm gonna be shooting one more video yet tonight, and then I'll be uploading. So the next video is going to be opening up the Hallmark fire trucks that I picked up. I have not seen them yet, so I'm going to see them first time just like you guys. So stay tuned.